Hi, morning everyone, Richard here. I'm out in the new place again. It's near a football field. Currently I'm out today using the this is the Nikon Z6 III with the 180 to 600mm f5.6-6.3 lens, which is internal zooming, so it doesn't extend anymore. So I've set this up for birding. So I'm going to try to get some nice shots today with the Nikon. This is the first time I'm using Nikon. I've used many other brands before. I haven't jumped on to Nikon for a specific reason, because there isn't a range of fast 20 frames, 30 frames per second camera from Nikon, except this Z6 III, which is under 10k. So if not, it will be quite expensive. The Z9, Z8 is quite big, which I don't like. I prefer mid-range body, and under 10k if I can get it at. So coupled with the lens, this is a good setup. Total weight is 2.9 kg, so which is quite bearable, but it's still heavier than my previous setup. But I'll try to get some nice shots with this. We'll show you the photos. Two kingfishers there, right behind that post. Let's zoom in. Okay, there it is. It's sticking because there's no pond here, so it's sticking things from the ground to eat. Surprisingly, this guy just came right in front of me, and decided to land down on the ground. Talk about luck. Now, the other thing about the tele-zoom lens is it can shoot very near. So this is the distance. Oh, that looks nice. There's a snail. So you can get hold of a picture of a snail standing so near. 200mm. I'm not sure if 600mm can focus so near. Needs to be a bit further. Let's try that. Yeah, but I don't get the head because it's hidden. So 200mm is fine. You can go very near and get a nice shot. I'm used to 800mm lens, so 600mm to me is short for me. So, which is quite sad. If I had 800mm, it would be nicer. Let's bring the shutter speed down to 1/200. It's very dark here under the tree, even though it's bright sunlight. Try and get nearer. Hopefully I can get it going to the ground and then coming back up. That would be a nice shot. Again, the AF on this Nikon Z6 III isn't very good at tracking the birds once they go into darker areas and a bit of background areas, which is confusing the AF. There it goes. Ah, yeah, it's gone up. Okay, Nikon is different from Canon, Sony, so it's pretty hard for me to focus if I use a full AF zone to track bird. Even if I use this custom size, also it's very hard to focus. So I need to switch to, sometimes I need to use this button AF on. I put it on, that is a 3D focus, right? That's 3D, and then I have single point here on this, and then wide full auto is on this, really stretch for the thumb, because the front buttons are used for focus pullback. So anyway, I may redo all the custom thing, and I'm not used to this button. Normally I can just do my exposure easily on this. That means instead of pressing the plus, then only start to switch. So I may want to tune this to find a way. Else I'll use the lens as the exposure compensation. Other than that, it's pretty hard to track birds while it's flying, especially pass through. Look at the trees and all those. When it passes through the trees, you'll lose focus. So unlike the other brands I use, they can track that. So I'm having problem tracking this. So unless Nikon comes out with a better bird tracking, so this all I can do, and then the pictures are as best as I can get. This is quite nice. I managed to get hold of this. Not all the frames, even though you can shoot many frames per second, but not all the frames are sharp, are in focus. So but this is a very nice shot. I like this shot. So that's it, just a quick trying out, because still new. I'm trying to get the hang of this Nikon Z6 III with the Z lens 180 to 600 mm f5.6-6.3. Relatively, it's a very new setup to me because I've not used Nikon before. This is my first set of Nikon because I need the bird focusing, bird tracking and all those, but it's not in this unit. Surprisingly, I hope the new firmware they can give me that. And then this is pretty heavy compared to what I'm using, this is the focusing is really new to me. I have to learn how to use this. I ended up using 3 types of focus function buttons to try to get a focus. So very new, very different. And the reason why I need to wait for Z6 III is because I need the more than 20 frames per second, like 30, 60. I've yet to try that out, but I'll try it out when I have a larger space where the bird is flying further, rather from tree to ground or tree to tree. It's too short for the autofocus to try to catch on. It may do better when the space is wider. So I'll try to do that, and at the same time later on I'll try to do some macro with this Z6 III. So I hope you like the pictures and the video. And do give me a thumbs up, do follow me if you like my video, and help me subscribe. And then I'll see you on the next one. And hopefully you can help boost my algorithm by sharing this with your friends and those who want the Nikon Z6 III or the 180-60 mm lens. I'll see you. Have a nice day. Bye.